Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about how to get better engagement using one very simple tool. Welcome to another edition with me, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks for Passive Income. Okay, guys, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is where you get notifications to know exactly when I am posting new material, new helpful material to help you strive as an affiliate marketer. So let's go ahead and start talking about this. So the number one tool I'm talking about as far as having to reduce unwanted people or people that are not engaging on your posts or whatnot is called friend filter. So a lot of people wonder like, hey Luke, why are we doing friend filter for? So the reason behind that is that if you're looking here on the side here where you see all these engagement, you can basically see the people who are engaging in your posts, seeing what you're doing or whatnot. And you might have a bunch of friends that you had years ago, just like me. I have tons of people that I just added over the years, like over the past, on the 15 years when Facebook was created. And some of these people are no longer on Facebook. Some may have passed away. Some of them have maybe just don't even use it anymore. Or, this people just don't use it, at the end of the day. So with that happens when you're trying to engage, when you're trying to have organic growth or whatnot, Facebook looks at the algorithm or what you're posting when you go live or whatnot, and they look at the engagement. So if you have better engagement, it's going to broadcast more. For example, I used to do lives. I was like, why only I'm getting one or two people? It's looking at basically 10% of your status quo here, and it's basically going to only show a small amount. As you get the numbers down of unwanted people that you don't want on your profile because they're not doing anything, you're not talking to them or whatnot, you go ahead and bring that engagement up by deleting them. Okay. Now, what I like about friend filter is that you can whitelist people. So people that I went to school with, people that I've interacted with, worked with in the past, I can whitelist them and I don't have to worry about this. So we're going to go ahead and show you what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at what's going on from the month of May all the way to June 18th. And as you see, I have deleted quite a few people over the time. So you see right there, it started at, you know, 1,388. I shot it down to 1100. You see it go to 1054, 1025, drops down to 735, and as you see, I'm working it down. Now, one thing I do tell people, you don't want to just hit a massive delete button. A lot of people might say, hey, why don't you just simply delete everyone? First off, if you do that, you're going to be doing it for a very, very long time. This system basically puts you in autopilot. And I use my profile, personally, I use my profile to find people using my friend connector, which you're seeing in the other video. I want those type of people so they can see exactly what I'm doing and it will work. And you have to just drill it down. What I basically do when I use friend filter, I usually take about 50 people off 3 times a week. You can do more if you want to, but the limit here is 500. And also why I say 50 at a time, 3 times a week, is because you don't want Facebook to use the algorithm and say, hey, what's going on over with this guy's profile? He has deleted a lot of people. And for me, you don't want to put yourself in any type of Facebook jail because Facebook these times are now being very nitpicky. So let's go ahead and go through a demonstration. So I can show you my active, I can show you my inactive, my whitelist, and my unfriend. And it does keep a copy of all the people you unfriend. So if you do something by mistake, you can add them back again. So I'm going to go to my inactive list. And what inactive is basically is the people who never ever comment on your profile. They they're there, but they don't comment on it. They don't say anything on it. And you got some names that's just grayed out. So you see people that don't have their profiles up, and you can filter this. You can put people on whitelist. For example, I can put these people that I know on a whitelist, add them to the whitelist so they would never pop up in that option where they'll be deleted. And I can just go back and forth and just look at these people. A couple of people here that I do know. That way, when I'm looking at who I need to delete, I can keep folks. Because sometimes it can happen. You can delete people by accident. I accidentally deleted a couple of people because I wasn't paying attention. I just add them onto the whitelist. So I know y'all came here to see, hey, when you gonna delete someone? Let's go ahead and delete. So I increased my page to 250 people, and I usually work my way to the bottom and on way up to the top. So some of these people, they don't have pictures. I know this person here. If they don't got no picture in their profile, for me, I don't know what's going on. I know this person here. I don't know why their pictures just disappeared. Maybe they got banned or something. I don't know. I don't know this person. I know her. I know a few of these people. Some of these people I do know that I do talk to. Like I met them before. Okay, I don't know her. And you just want to be careful when you're looking at your list on who you want to keep. I'm holding on control. That's why it's jumping back and forth. I got the control. I'm holding on to it a little bit too long. Some people I just don't know. It's just at the end of the day, you don't know them, you don't know them. So let it go. Don't be that one that holds on to stuff that you don't know. It's kind of like cleaning out the closet. If you don't know people, you just have to go ahead and get them off your profile. Because once you clear that, you will notice your engagement shoots up. And we're about to go ahead and demonstrate that right now. I'm going through names that are unfamiliar for me, people I don't know. And at the first time you do it, take your time. You don't want to jump the gun. It does take me some time to just look at the names that I'm not familiar with. Because sometimes I run across people that this has been over 15 years. At the end of the day, you are looking at folks that, hey, for me, if you have that feeling where you're like, hey, I delete everyone, go ahead and delete everyone. But it's for me, it's some people that I do know, like family members or whatnot, and the ones that you do know, you can whitelist, and you could typically go that angle too, where you want to whitelist everyone, and everyone else that you don't know, it's a simple delete. So let's speed this up. Okay, so I got 30 people right here. If you hit this right here, it would just say that it's considered already removed, but you have to unfriend. You want to hit this button right here, unfriend. And when you hit unfriend, so when you go ahead and hit unfriend, it'll start go ahead and remove people. So I had 30 people it's going to remove. And what I like to do too, just to test this out, one way I test this out is basically writing a message, letting everyone know I had deleted X amount of people. People see that and people engage on that too because I explain. You want to explain to your audience too. If you are not interacting with me, if you're not buying from me, I am planning to delete people. And you'll be surprised how quick people will interact with that response. And as you see, people are constantly contacting me. And it takes a second because they got to look for all those names. It's literally going down into Facebook and pulling these names and unfriending them, unfriending them, unfriending them. And that's what you have to do. You got to drive that list down. Drive it as much as you can down for the people not engaging versus the people engaging. And you will see over time that your engagement will shoot up and it'll be so pure organic. You'll be able to do it. And one thing that I also do, I do recommend to people once you're using friend filter that any friends that you add from this point that you tag them in the proper categories, which we'll do a later video in regards to talking about that. But in essence, you want to be able to know who you're talking to, whether if you got multiple niches For me, I do health and weight loss, and I do online business. So I want to differentiate my audience, but we will go more into that in further future video. And as you notice, the screen will bring you back to the top. It will confirm with a green bar being complete, but we can go back into Facebook actually, and you can see some of the comments that I actually posted on my profile, or actually went on my profile, as people just, liking, engaging the post itself. So we can go to that right now. And see, this was an earlier post that I actually did a deletion of 56 people from my friends list. And basically, I said I just deleted 56 people off my friends list to make room for people who want to buy my products and service. Congrats to all who still sees this. You made it to another round. And I basically put it out there because it gives interaction. You see, as the engagement drives up, more and more will happen. And again, guys, you want to do this 2 to 3 times a week. I mean, I think I might have went over budget by doing 86 today, but it is what it is. It's not something that I do every day. So as you see, people are looking at my post or commenting, and it's going to be more people commenting on this. So I hope that this gives you value in regards to using Friends Filter. I hope this helps you out in the long run. If you're seriously looking to start a business on Facebook, you have to clean up your profile. Your profile needs to be clean. It shouldn't have any nonsense on it. If you're trying to promote a product, you need to actually promote it the right way. And the best way to promote it organically is building up your friends list the right way. And the best way to get rid of your friends list systematically is using Friend Filter. All right, guys, I thank you for tuning in. My name is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Please do not hesitate. If you feel like this has gave you valuable information on learning on how to use a system like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Other than that, guys, take care. See you on the other side.